Hello, I'm Principal Chris Carter, and welcome to Northside High School.
This is the 26th year that I've been at Northside. I like the students and I like the faculty. There's some days that you need more faculty support and some days you just need the energy from the kids. And so either way, it's a win-win.
When you walk up those stairs, you can feel, and when I hit those, I just think about how many thousands and thousands of kids have walked up and down those stairs.
We have a wide, diverse group of students, and no matter what your background or where you're from, you're going to find your place at Northside. It's truly a home for everyone.
We welcome you to this great place. We're here to challenge you academically, and we want you to get involved in just about anything that you could possibly think about to get involved with.
I love playing basketball and just communicating with everybody, like just having a good time with everybody. Yeah, Northside really made me like school for real, because like I used to not like it. All the teachers here, like they really are concerned with you, like they'll actually help you, like they're really genuine.
There was never a time where I felt like I didn't have any friends or I was searching for friends, and I feel like I'm definitely part of the community, and I feel like everyone is.
I chose Northside because I love the diversity. I love being able to seeing people that are rich, that are poor, that are black, that are white in the hallway, and just everybody being able to communicate with each other is why I chose here.
I got to Northside and everybody helped out each other. Even if you didn't have as much, everybody was like a family to each other, and I just loved it.
My favorite thing about Northside is definitely the way that all the staff and students all come together to help each other. It seems like more of a family kind of place in terms of it's more of a helpful effort to make sure everyone's doing good.
Whenever my students come back and see me, I always take pictures with them, and I'll post them on Facebook because it makes my mama bear heart really happy whenever they come home and see us, because we are a family.
And so one girl said, my teachers care about me and they want me to succeed. And that's why so many students choose to come to Northside.
I think when I consider like the individual stories, I had a particular girl that did not come from a good background and she's a doctor now. Or you have the kids that are very affluent and have all the right answers and all the right supports, and yet they needed something different. You know, they had to have someone be real with them. They had to fail on their own. And so when you hear those stories and you think, okay, they still made it too, they needed something different than just a typical affluent background, that they were struggling too. So you're gonna have both of those stories that I think is nice about this place. That, you know, that keeps me going. That's why I don't mind coming to work.
Again, welcome, and we're glad you're gonna be a part of the Grizzly family.
I'm a Grizzly for life.
Grizzly for life.
I'm a Northsider for life.
I am a Northsider for life.
Tuesday afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Grizzly Field here at Hunts Park. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside my broadcast partner, Chad Frazier, and we are bringing you some Grizzly baseball. Coach, brother, we started out good. 4-0 right now, 1-0 in the conference. I didn't get to see last night's game, but I would have loved to have seen the big eyes or the big ball, because these guys were smashing it.
They were swinging it well last night, off to a 4-0 start, and I mean, I don't know that you can ask much more of them right now, the way they're playing and the way they're executing, and you know, they're pitching it, they're playing pretty good defense, and they're swinging it and scoring runs. And you know, I was sitting here looking at the stats that Coach Hankins sent me today, and that's all evident of everything that they're doing right, you know, right now. And it's just a matter of just building on it. And you're sitting here in a situation where you're playing 2 conference games in the first week and a half of the season, and you know, a big win last night to get it started. So it's good to see.
Yeah, we got a little more than 10 minutes before we'll have the first pitch. A little noisy out here with the music, but it builds the atmosphere. And on behalf of Will Hankins and his Grizzlies, we're going to bring you this game between Bentonville West here in this beautiful field. What a day for it. Gosh, would you think this time of year that you would get this. I mean, it's not a cloud in the sky. Got a little windy, though, here in the last hour or so. It's picked up when I first got here. It was calm.
Yeah, they said last night up at Bentonville when they played, Coach Hankins was telling me that it was blowing 25, 30 miles an hour out last night. I mean, it was just, the flag was just stiff all night. And but yeah, hey, what a beautiful day. I mean, you can't ask for a better day. And to be 4-0, come to the ballpark and have some Michael Jackson playing, you can't beat that.
Can't beat it, that's for sure.
That's right.
So when we talk about pitching, let's go ahead and get this. Let's talk about this right now.
Okay.
McLean Moody. Golly, is there some excitement for that guy? It is unbelievable.
A lot of excitement, yeah. Hey, Coach.
We got Coach Dom just walked up.
A lot of excitement.
Talk to him here in a little bit. We got Coach Little sitting over here. Man, we got some retired coach. We got some celebrities here.
That's right.
It's good to see
them. But yeah, McLean, I mean, he's off to a great start, 2-0. He's got 10 innings under his belt. He's thrown 5 innings each outing so far. Struck out, he struck out 10 in each outing. He's sitting here with 20 strikeouts in 10 innings and hadn't given up a whole lot at the plate. We played pretty good defense behind him. And, his first outing, he was 91, 93, touched 95 velocity-wise. And last night, Coach Hankins, we gave up a couple runs, but we misplayed some balls on defense, according to Coach Hankins, and gave up a couple runs. But other than that, I mean, it's not like they beat him around or it was bad defense or bad pitching. He gave up 4 hits last night.
Yeah.
One of them, I think he said one of them was squared up by one of the Bentonville hitters. But other than that, he's in there dealing it and doing his thing, and it's good to see.
And the excitement around him has been pretty fun to watch. Opening day, they had a lot of professional scouts here, and I understand that there was quite a few there last night. We got Mr. Ken Cannon giving us a pat on the back. We're going to have a lot of people walking through here. Where we broadcast from here at Grizzly Field is right behind home plate, so the bleachers are right behind us, so you're probably catching this saying hello to somebody here and there, but just bear with us. We're excited to be here. Maddox Ken Cannon is going to be on the bump today. We're going to have McLean at first base. But you like to get this win here. We're talking early in the season now, but getting a win here, man, you start thinking we might even be able to lock up some playoff hopes early.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like, just down the road, Coach Hankins has said all winter that this is going to be one of the biggest series to open up the season with in a long time.
Yeah.
Just simply because of that reason. I mean, you got an opportunity to, you feel like you got a team that is matchup-wise is very competitive with you. The matchup is fairly even for the most part, you feel like, and you think if you go out and play well, it's 2 ball games you can win and get under your belt and give you some momentum to start the conference season, because it doesn't matter whether it's Bentonville West or Fayetteville or who. Nothing is easy in this league.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing is easy. There'll be a lot of splits in the conference doubleheaders, which means it's going to be a tight race. It's going to come down to points from anywhere from the 1 seed to the 5 or 6 seed. It could be really tight. So they're all big.
Yeah, we don't want to fail to mention that the Lady Bear basketball team is in the finals this coming Saturday. They'll play at noon in Hot Springs for the championship against the Lady Bulldogs from Fayetteville. They just got finished in Springdale, played 3 games there. Jonesboro first, that was pretty easy. Got by that one with not a lot of effort really, and then they played Central. I felt like that was going to be the toughest game that we faced. They're talented, they're big, they're well coached, but we did a great job dropping girls into the lane. Brought a lot of. You saw 3 guards, and you don't see that all the time, but they wanted to use Anna as a high post because they had some really tall players that are very athletic, and we needed to make sure that we could neutralize that. Did a great job, and then playing Bentonville in the semifinal game. We'd already beat them twice this year, once by 15 at our place, 14 at their place, but you never know. Like you were just talking about in this conference, I didn't really want to think that far ahead, but I was talking to Coach Hankins about, how important this game would be to get this win, when you get towards the end of the season. But you just want to think about what you got in front of you today.
You do.
I get that, but we had beat Bentonville twice, and I felt like, golly, can we just run rule them and get this over with, but end up beating them 43-40. It was a great game. They came to play, and that's the way it is in a tournament.
It is, and you know, the kids, they really played well, and you know, like we said, it's hard to beat anybody 3 times, especially in this conference, in any sport. And you know, the girls really played well, and I know Coach Smith and Coach Cooper and Coach Roberts and Coach Grant are all really proud of the girls and how they played, and they should be.
Number 7, Andrew Taylor.
All right, it's starting lineups now.
Starting on the mound, number 4, Maddox Kincannon. Starting at catcher, number 10, Alex Martinez.
We got Will Whitson on the PA today.
Evan Ross.
Will Whitson, good pedigree right there.
Yes,
now.
sir. He's done a lot of stuff for us camera-wise this year for the Grizzly Sports Network. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Great family. His grandpa was my 9th grade, was my basketball coach at Ramsey Junior High, and I love that man, and we all miss him.
He was something.
He was a special person.
He was something. Well, we talked about the pitching of McLean, but he had him a grand slam last night. Andrew Taylor had a home run. I understand that Ryan got pretty excited about that. Yeah. I'm sure Leah did too.
Rise as we have a moment of silence, the Pledge of Allegiance, and our national anthem. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched were so gallantly streaming. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
Let's play ball.
Chalk that up. We just won the national anthem, that's for sure.
Was that Will singing? Well, you know when Greg Squirrel does it, he does it.
I know.
He actually sings it.
He's a do-it-all.
Yeah.
They do it all.
Have to extend him some definite credit there. I'm always amazed that he does that, but he's pretty good at it.
Coach, you were talking about McLean swinging it yesterday, 3 for 3. All he needed was a single to hit for the cycle yesterday with a grand slam, double, triple, grand slam, and it was a great offensive day. And Andrew Taylor also hit a home run yesterday, had a good day. So
where'd he hit his? Out left?
Left, yeah, hit it in left. And but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things happening offensively, and just looking at some numbers right here. McLean's hitting batting average right now. He's hitting right around 600. Slugging percentage through the roof, right around 1,000. So he's, I mean, every time you get a hit, and it's an extra base hit, double, triple, or home run, that's a pretty good deal. So,
you know, his stock's pretty high. You start throwing the bat in.
Yeah. No
pretty
doubt.
Talented.
I asked Coach Hankins about last night. I said, was there anybody out there last night? He said there were about a dozen scouts there last night. So they're all aware, and it's a good thing. There's a lot of chatter about him and what could happen later on this spring, you know, with the draft and all that. So it's definitely a good thing.
You talk about the strength of the schedule. We have Harbor here Monday, and then I need to look at the schedule to see when we play Fayetteville. But from what I understand, they have 4 guys that throw at 90, 94, somewhere in that range, and they're all going to Arkansas. Man, that is a lot of really good pitchers in this conference.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of good arms at this level of baseball in the state. In the Central, they've got a few too, and you know, Northwest Arkansas is loaded up with them. So, you know, every time you step out here in a conference game, you got your work cut out for you.
And this is Eli Nestor who'll lead off for the Wolverines. So we get the game started there with a strike from Maddox Kincannon.
Maddox is, you know, he's going to stand up there and toe the rubber and fill it up with strikes. That's his thing, and he's got 4 pitches he can throw, and he's a fastball, curveball, slider, changeup guy, and you know, these guys are defensively. We know that, you know, the ball's going to be put in play today, and we got to play behind him.
You know, we'll talk about the lineup after this at bat. Nestor looking at a 2-1 here. He is their pitcher.
Good pitch.
Boy, just caught the outside of the plate. Yeah, great pitch, 2-2. A lot of wind out here. Swinging him as well.
Swinging and miss on the ball in the dirt. Yep. Good. Good way to start.
1 down. He's going to bring up Harris Vincent. Harris, the center fielder for the Wolverines. Uh-oh. Got Principal Carter
Boss
with his
man's here now.
LSU stuff on. Man, he has been on me about getting a haircut for about 3 weeks now.
Well, one thing about it, he doesn't need much of one because it's not going. He's losing it. He's joining the club on that deal.
I've lost count. Is it?
Got a ground ball right there.
I was paying attention to Carter. Had no idea what happened.
Ground ball to second. Outfielder's going to have to do a great job today, Buzz, of communicating with the wind blowing like it is. You know, and it can swirl here at Hunts a little bit too, coming off this hill. And so right now it's blowing straight out to left. So there's no telling, you know, where it might be 30 minutes from now.
This is Jonathan Vieira, plays first base, hard hit.
Great
what
play.
A nice snag there by
Great play.
Stegner, threw him out. I'm going to tell you something. That guy that just did that is a freshman.
He's a freshman.
Coach. I mean, I got to meet him about an hour ago, and I was looking at the roster and seeing, which I have lost. There we go. Not only is it windy on the field, it's windy here at the broadcast table. Jason Stegner, he's a freshman, but I was standing next to him. Coach, I try to work out 4 or 5 days a week. This guy, looks like he works out every 15 minutes.
Yeah, he's a
His
good-looking
shoulders, unbelievable. Just a freshman.
We need to see if he can play some linebacker for us.
Is there a possibility of that?
I don't know. I don't know if he plays football or not, but he's a good-looking kid, and he's really his future. Like, I mean, I've seen him in practice and stuff like that, but he's a catcher, and I mean, he's a great catch and throw kid.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be a player. He's certainly somebody to keep your eye on for us.
Well, he got parallel with a stretch.
He did.
There
That's a
at
great
third
play.
base. Nice play from the freshman.
Great play.
Great reaction time. That was a hard hit ball by Vieira.
That goes back to what I was saying, right? You know, when we came on the air, is Maddox he's going to fill it up. He's going to throw strikes. He's going to pitch to contact, and we got to play behind him. That's his deal. So.
Eli Nestor will be the pitcher. Andrew Taylor will be first up, and he hit it out in left field last night.
Now batting for Northside.
Yeah, and I talked to Leah this morning, and she said that Ryan was pretty emotional about it. I thought it was real cool.
Yeah, I was talking to him while the game was going on last night, texting him, and I was watching it on Game Changer, and he texted me right after it happened and said he just hit a 3-run bomb. So it's exciting. Always fun to see the kids do well.
Caught that
Oh, my
outside.
goodness.
They're gonna give him that outside
That ball
part of
was
the
a
plate.
foot and a half off the plate.
Yeah, it's going to be 1-1. It should be 2-0, but called strike. That is hit to right field. That's Jeremiah Jones that makes the catch. One down. You know, with the way the wind, let's slow down a little bit, but it is blowing to left
Now
field.
batting for Northside, number 4, Maddox Kincannon.
All right, Maddox Kincannon.
Not a bad
Takes
swing
the
by
first
AT
strike.
right there. He barreled it up pretty good.
Yep.
Look at it two ways. Sometimes, you know, when I asked Maddox today, I said, "Are you going to hit tonight because you're throwing?" And he said, "I think I'm going to," because, you know, sometimes as a pitcher, you know, coaches just want you to concentrate on doing that job today and get somebody else some swings. But Maddox offers so much at the plate with his athleticism, you know, the speed, the way he can handle a bat, puts the ball in play just like that right there. Hit it hard.
Yeah, hit it.
That's all you can do
really
is square
hard
it
to
up.
second base. That was Gavin Gibson who made the play for the Wolverines. 2 down for the Grizzlies.
Now batting for Northside, number 10.
This will be Alex Martinez. He's our catcher. 2 down, bottom of the first. Oh, that caught somebody on the leg in the Grizzly dugout. And a couple of them that are standing close, Coach, it didn't even faze them. They haven't moved.
Well, I don't think they ever saw it.
Right. We may have not seen it, but I hope they heard it.
Yeah, I don't think they saw it. I don't know if Coach Hankins saw it.
If it was me, I'd be in the far right, down below the net. No, right over their heads. 1 and 2, 2 down.
Nestor's really attacking the zone right here. He's doing the same thing. Pitching the contact, just trying to get in a situation to let his guys play behind him. That was a great pitch right there.
All right, we're going to take a break here in between innings. We'll be back after this from Fort Smith Therapy.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy, Health, and Wellness.
Welcome back to some Tuesday evening baseball here. The Grizzlies and the Wolverines. Both teams 3 up, 3 down. Jeremiah Jones plays right field for the Wolverines. He's going to be up first here in the top of the second. So, Coach, we've been doing this for a few years, but watching Alex Martinez as a catcher he's done so well. He's gotten better and better over the years, but he's been an asset to these Grizzlies.
Oh, no doubt about it. He's got a great future ahead of him, too, going to play baseball, and he does a great job behind the plate. He's a leader for these kids, and great catch and throw kid, really good skill set. Moving forward for him, and he's done a great job swinging the bat too, and doing nothing but getting better. So, he's definitely a guy that you can trust behind the plate. You got to have somebody like that back there.
You got to.
You got to have a guy if you're going to put a guy back there to catch every pitch and touch the ball every play, you got to be able to trust him.
And he's generally one of the toughest kids, toughest players, catcher. I mean, for any team really, you got to have that little extra.
You do. Catchers are a different breed.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's popped up. McLean will try to
play.
Oh.
No, he touched it foul, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, McLean was trying to track that, looking right into the sun. Got Andy Qualls out in the bird's nest, center field.
He's getting plenty of sun today. Isn't he?
He is. They're always thankful. I remember talking to him last year when that sun goes down.
Oh, yeah.
That's a strike. Well, that was
great pitch.
That was a nice pitch. Jeremiah Jones thought it was going to be a little inside, took it. 1 down. This is going to bring up Ben Arnold. Ben, the left fielder.
Ben is a little brother of Aaron Arnold, who is one of Jet's buddies that he played ball with. Originally signed with Arkansas out of high school, wound up at Crowder, and now he's pitching at Wichita State. So, good genes.
How's Jet doing?
He's doing good.
Good.
He's doing good. They're off to a good start. I think they're 15-5 at Carl Albert. They got a really talented club, so we'll see. He pitched the other day, got a win. Had a no-hitter going through the 5th inning, and I think he struck out 10 that day and gave up a couple hits, but he threw the ball well. He's been playing left field for him in the lineup regularly, so.
Martinez
hadn't seen the breaking ball yet.
Down and say he's safe.
Tough play right there. You get a strikeout, and Alex is trying to he's trying to block it up, body it up, beat it down, and catch and throw, and the ball got away from him a little bit. Just watching the ball come out of Maddox's hand today, his stuff looks really good. His fastball's sinking and running.
Yeah,
he's throwing the breaking ball for a strike.
That's Stegner.
Yeah, he was safe.
Outran it. That was Eli Brown who outran the throw. So you got runners at first and second. It's one down. All right, this is going to bring Damian Bridgman to the plate.
That was a great bunt by Brown, and Stegner made a great play on that. And that's just I think that's just an inexperienced thing. But I think if he would have let that go, the ball would have gone foul. But you're kind of in no man's land right there. You got to make a decision. Either let it go foul. If you don't trust it, you got to make a play. And that's a tough play for the third baseman right there. That ball's going to go.
It's hit the center field.
Great play by Caldera.
Made by Lucas Caldera.
Got him.
Oh, Lucas with the throw. What a play by Lucas Caldera. And Lucas is playing second base. He played third base last year. Moved him to second base. I haven't seen him until now. I guess that he's just doing what Lucas does.
He is. I mean, I thought that ball was going to drop. I thought the wind was going to push it out enough. But that's a great play. Great way to end the inning right there. And you know what? The baseball gods kind of work out right there because we got a strikeout, the hitter before, and the ball got away from Alex a little bit and should have been out of the inning a hitter before that, but it's kind of the way it worked out for us. Paid us back.
Evan Ross is going to be at bat. We're at the bottom of the second. 0-0.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those deals where this is, in all likelihood, the way this thing's starting, it's going to be a well-pitched ball game on both sides, and we're going to have to execute defensively and do a good job on the bases to keep this game close late and see if we can outlast it.
Evans, a senior, playing shortstop. Saw his dad earlier. Hey, watch these kids grow up. If you blink, you'll miss it.
They grow up quick, don't they?
Yeah.
They do grow up quick.
Northside, number 17, Evan Ross.
Need to find a way to get a leadoff guy on here. See if we can put a little pressure on him. Start him off with a breaking ball for a strike. Slider. There's another one.
And that one is going to be right on top of the dugout. And it's need to watch that one all the way to the ground.
Yeah, that wind's, these foul balls are working back this way today. They're always going to be questionable the way that wind's pushing it.
Evan looking at an 0-2 here.
That was a great pitch. Great pitch. He goes slider, and then fastball in. Great pitch right there.
This is the senior, Lucas Caldera. Really enjoyed watching his football career. I thought that he may go on and play some college ball. Went to a few schools to visit, but I think he's decided just to go to the university and get into that adult life.
He'd be a good one wherever he decides to go, that's for sure. This young man was an outstanding football player for us.
Yeah. I remember Coach Solly talking about him when he was a sophomore. Keep your eye on him, watch him. And he had an injury, junior year?
Yeah.
And missed some time, but it sure was good to have him back last year. And it was fun to watch him and Jonah being on the field at the same time. Yeah. And, man, those guys teamed up, made some plays, had a couple of interceptions. Lucas had one for pick six, but then he had another one, and he needed to thank his brother because his brother won that put the pressure on the quarterback and made him throw a bad pitch. That's hit to center field, and it is hit hard. So that is behind the
Ground rule
335 mark.
Yeah.
He'll go to second base, and man, Harris Vincent was trying to track that, and it ended up going between the screen. Now you look at Harris right now, all you see is his feet.
Yeah.
He got back there to get the ball for the ump. Well hit from Lucas. If we're going to hit one out in center field, if you're going to hit one out in center field, obviously you got to hit it over the yellow piping there in order for it to actually be a home run.
Yeah, it's a little shorter here,
Yeah.
not quite as deep at Hunts Park, 335 to center. So when they did the renovations, they added the 20-foot, 25-foot net and the piping. So now you hit the ball out of here now, it's more of a legit home run for sure. But that ball was well hit. It wasn't going to be caught either way.
No. And this is McLean Moody at the plate. You know, I'd love to have seen what he could have done in football this past year. I understand the decision. I support him for it.
Absolutely.
But you know, he's just a great athlete.
He is. He was certainly made a difference being a senior coming back.
Yeah. And when he made the decision just to play baseball, the first guy I thought about was Cam.
Yeah, I know.
And because they're such good friends and they know each other so well, not just as friends, but, you know, when you have a quarterback-receiver relationship like they did, you know, when he's going to make his break, you know, where he's strong, where he's weak. And that was just – but, again, you know, he made the right decision. We stand behind him and wish him the best in his baseball career. And so far it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to say I was a little selfish whenever we found out he wasn't going to play. I felt sorry for myself.
Well, you being the offensive coordinator and quarterback coach, yeah. Well, I thought about you too.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but I agree with you. We totally supported and understood why he made the decision he made, and knew there was a great chance that it was going to work out in his favor, and it seems to be trending that way right now as far as – I mean, obviously he signed with Arkansas to play baseball, and it's already worked out, but – the icing on the cake could possibly be what's going to happen in June with the draft.
Right.
And
that's going to be exciting.
It is. It's going to be exciting. We'll see what happens. And there's a lot of different factors that go into it when it comes to kids of his caliber and his talent that have signed with a big-time Division I school and where they may fall and in the draft and all that stuff. So,
well hit. And that's going to go right through Vincent's hands. And that's going to score Caldera. McLean stand-up double. Oh, they're seeing the pitch as well, aren't they?
They are. You know, Nestor, he left that ball up a little bit. McLean was able to stay on top of it and drive it and put a good swing on it and get the barrel to it. So
this is Jaden Stegner. Plays third base. If you're watching the broadcast, then you've already seen him make a couple of really good plays, but just a freshman. He just looks like a baseball player.
Oh, he does. He's a physical kid, physical-looking kid, and going to be an outstanding catcher down the road too. I'm sure he'll be the guy next year after Alex moves on, but I've seen him catch and throw, and fundamentally he's well ahead of most 15-year-olds. So
1-1. Just one down. Grizzlies up 1-0 after that RBI from McLean Moody. Had a big night last night with grand slam, a triple and a double.
Yeah, you just feel like that. Through the first few games right here, every time McLean comes to plate, you just got that feeling that he's going to put a good swing on it. And this umpire behind the plate is really giving them the outside corner.
Yep. Swing and a miss. But he has got a lot of power. I'd like to find out what his bench and squad is.
Yeah. Speaking of freshmen, here's another one. He just got picked up.
While we were looking down, That picked off, and that's going to end the inning 1-0 after Caldera scores.
I was writing on the paper. I didn't even see what happened.
I didn't either. I was looking
He got
down.
picked off. Huh.
All right. After 2, Grizzlies up 1-0. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with the start, top of the 3rd inning after this from Canes. Stay with us.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale, and we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
1-0 after 2. Well, Lucas Caldera striped one right over the 335 mark, but it went between the fence and the net. Ended up being a double for him, and then McLean got a double, scored him.
The best thing happened for us right now is for us to come up and post another 0 on the scoreboard and go 3 up, 3 down, and get right back in here and hit. Keep that momentum going a little bit.
Yeah, this is Kadeen Jacobs. Plays shortstop. Well, a well hit. That's going to drop for a base hit. And Jonathan Dilworth picks it up, throws it in, but they'll have a base runner, leadoff hitter here. This is going to be Levi Driggs. Levi plays catcher.
There you go. Good, great bunt. Great play. Great play.
Got him, but he's going to send Kadeen Jacobs to second.
Playing a little small ball, sacrifice bunt, move him over, 1-0 game. They're just trying to tack one on right here and put a little pressure on us, and they've done that. I'll tell you what, they look like they can handle the bat a little bit. Just sitting here watching them, they've laid down 2 great bunts. They're going to put the pressure on us to make the routine plays, and that's a great play by Stegner right there. That's a tough play.
Yeah.
Great pitch right there to start. Started him off with a slider, didn't pick it up.
Back top of the lineup, this is Eli Nestor. Struck out his last at bat.
Comes back with another slider. He saw that one. He learned from the first one. Got to do a good job in the middle right here holding the runner because both of these guys can run. Looks like Bentonville West has got speed at the top and the bottom of the order. So that puts pressure on you defensively. You got to make plays, keep it clean, not bobble the ball around, throw it and catch it, and be accurate about it. And that's hard to do with guys that can run.
Nestor looking at a 2-1. It's 1 down. It is popped way up down the left side out. It is a foul ball, 2-2.
I think the way he pulled that ball, swinging around it a little bit, I think if we can come back, if Maddox will come back with a slider or a change up away right here, he'll get him. See if he'll come back with the slider. This umpire's been he gave Bentonville West certainly 6-7 inches off the plate a couple of times, so maybe he'll give it to us.
It's only fair.
That's right.
There you go.
Was right
That's
there.
it right there. Well, I am impressed with Stegner. Runner advanced to third, 2 down. Harris Vincent, who I thought was going to get wedged in between the fence and the net after Calderera's hit. And all you could see was his bottom of his feet.
Got 2 dead right here. Got to make a play. Need a big infield right here. McLean.
And that is hit over Calderera's head into center field, and that is going to score. Kadeen Jacobs.
Well, small ball ruled the world right there. That was a good job by Bentonville West of moving the runners and getting a clutch 2-out hit. And Coach Hankins was talking about the Vincent kid today, left-handed hitter, just got the base hit. Said he can flat out swing it, so no surprise there.
First baseman Jonathan Vieira. And Vincent's going to get to second.
He had a big lead right there.
Yeah.
Probably should have stepped off or picked just to keep him honest.
That is hard hit
Better
to
go.
left. Dilworth is going
Wind's blowing out.
May
That's
see
tough.
that one go out, and it is right at the 375 foot in left field, and Jonathan Dilworth couldn't do anything but watch it go.
Yeah. Ball was hit well. It was hit up into the wind as well. There wasn't no doubt about that one.
Vieira turned into that one, and he got all of it.
He did. That's the thing about it. Fly ball hitters today with the wind blowing out. Next thing you know, one swing of the bat, the momentum can change a little bit. But we feel like we can score some runs today, so Maddox can hold them down from here on out. We'll be all right.
Jeremiah Jones, 0-1.
Struck out looking his last time, so hopefully Maddox can stay on it right there. He hasn't seen that slider yet. I think we need to check that. Ooh.
He appealed on the first base. 1-1. That just hung him up a little bit.
Yeah, he's
just taking something off of it.
Taking a little off of it. It's a slider, which means it's got tight spin on it. It looks like fastball spin. And if you're throwing it right, which Maddox has got a good one here, and it's just tough to pick up. That was a changeup. I think I'd make you making it 2-2. I'd make you make an adjustment on that slider and throw him another one right here. Outside. Alex is set up outside fastball.
He's hit into center field.
There we go.
Andrew Taylor tracks it. That's going to end the top half of the third. They scored 2, have us down 3-1. We'll take a quick break and be back at the bottom half of this conference game against Bentonville West. First, this from Blaylock.
At Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC, we dial 782-8940.
This is Joe Calderera with Taliano's Restaurant. We call 782-8940.
Keep warm this winter with a York high-efficiency furnace. Or for more information on endless hot water and a high-efficiency tankless water heater, give Blaylock Heating, Air, and Plumbing Services a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines.
This is run and catch him. Didn't get a chance to bat. The last time we got picked off. Let's see what this freshman can do. I noticed, when I was talking to Coach about Stegner, and I looked at the lineup and said, well, you got another freshman.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Got
hard
two of
hit
them.
to second. That's Gavin Gibson. Throw to first. One down.
Ronan's another one that talking about being a freshman. Got a bright future. We're excited about him football-wise, too. He plays quarterback. And extremely physical kid, can throw it. We're kind of at this level. He's kind of a young Tim Tebow. He can run it. He's a physical runner, strong kid, 6 foot, 210 pounds. And an animal running the football, and is really developing as a thrower too.
He'll be fouled off on the right field line. This is Jonathan Dilworth. Jonathan, who is a junior, but if you recognize the Dilworth name, you go back to Jordan Dilworth, who was a great receiver for us.
Absolutely.
Hurt a lot his senior year. I think he had a hip pointer, if I can remember correctly, but boy, when he was healthy, I don't know that there was anybody that could run him down.
No, there wasn't. And I tell you what else he was good. He was good on that jet sweep too.
Yeah.
Get him in space and stretching the field a little bit downfield. Great player for us.
Yeah, I saw him do that, and I believe it was against, if I remember, Little Rock Catholic at home when he tight-roped the sideline on that.
He did.
On that sweep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was impressive watching him do it, trying to maintain his balance and keep that speed up. And he is married now to, I don't know if you remember, Alicia O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a beautiful baby boy. I saw him at Lowe's the other day, and Alicia, who's done a lot of camera work for us, the Grizzly Sports Network, over the years, and we've been real close to her, kind of kept up with her life. And I mean, Coach, it changed out of nowhere. I mean, she didn't even drive until she was like probably 21.
Yeah.
Well, that went quick, 3-0. After 3 innings, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this from the official bank of the Northside Grizzlies, Armstrong.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
With an older car, there's so much maintenance. Knowing that my brakes are covered for life with the Golden Guarantee is a relief. I'd like to be driving this car forever, so that's why I keep taking it back to Midas.
At Escape Camper Vans, we exist to make the outdoors more accessible. We have about 630 vans in our fleet. These vehicles get so much wear and tear. Knowing that there's a warranty on parts through Midas, the Golden Guarantee is so important to our business.
I'm just listening.
All right, welcome back to Grizzly Field, 3-0 after, 3-1 after 3. We got Coach Dom here. Coach, first of all, congratulations. Looking forward to next season football and trying to catch. I really caught you off guard here. I know here watching a baseball game, but we appreciate you putting a headset on. I got Coach Carter here too. Are you live? You're not live? All right. Well, I guess he's always live, but little. Anyway, Coach, glad to have you on. Looking forward to this season. I know you've been working hard trying to get used to what you have here at Northside. How's everything going?
It's been going well. We've been in the weight room 3 sessions a day.
Yeah.
And then this past week, we finished our second morning workout, 6:45 to 7:30, and I think the kids are buying into the competition, the intensity, if you have 5 reps, you got to get all 5 reps. And if you have to touch that line, you touch it. And more importantly, just the competition to make it fun for them to be excited to show up every single day.
Right.
Looking to get better and improve. And more importantly, come together as a team.
Well, Coach, give us a little bit of your history. I know that you were the offensive coordinator at Arkansas Tech last year. Let's go back a little bit. Kind of tell me where you've been and what your coaching career has been like.
So I started off, I played Division II football at Emporia State, which is in Kansas.
All right.
And I was a tight end there. And then I went north and I went to Southwest Minnesota State, spent 2 years there as a running backs coach. Never coached it before. I was hired as a tight ends coach, and the coach said, I need a running back coach, so you got to move. And so that was my first experience being away from any position that I had ever played.
Right.
So I went 2 years there, got my master's degree, and then moved to South Dakota State, where I spent 2 seasons with the quarterbacks, went to the playoffs, worked for offensive coordinator Eric Eisness and head coach John Stiegelmeyer, who's a Hall of Famer, and had really good success there, and moved on to the University of Wyoming, spent 2 years there with the receivers. And then in 2016, I went to Henderson State and spent 6 years there as receiver coach, assistant head coach, recruiting coordinator, passing coordinator. And if they had a hat for any type of job, I had it. And ended up the last 2 seasons at Arkansas Tech as wide receivers coach, assistant head coach, and offensive coordinator.
Well, we're sure glad to have you here. And also, I want to find out, when you were at Henderson, did you hear any was there any talk of this guy that was standing next to you who was an All-American, Chris Carter? Was there a statue or anything?
There's a statue, but I've only heard of the statue. I know the picture's on the wall. I got to see the statue.
Yeah, that's all for real.
Yeah,
that's all for real. I'd like to go. We have one of our kids, Ezra Phillips, who is playing at Ouachita. Played wide receiver and defensive back for us 2 years ago. He had an Achilles injury. He had to redshirt this last year, but he's in spring training right now, doing great. I'm probably going to try to make some games this year to see him play, but I am going to, kind of walk across the road and see if I can find this statue. If so, I want to get a picture of it while I'm there. So, but I don't want to go on a wild goose chase if it's not. Chris, I'm going to let you chime in, and if you want to help me.
They have that statue erected in the men's restroom of the Garrison facility. Yeah, there's no statue.
Really?
I don't even know if there's a picture. Is there a picture?
You said you were in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I am, but I don't know if they have a picture. I really don't know. It's been a while since I've been back there.
Well, you blink and it'll be football season.
Boy, that's the truth.
It's going to go fast, and I'm looking forward to it. No question about that. Will, and I know this is a question you probably can't answer. All the coaches there, do you think that position coaching is still going to be similar to what they've been doing, or have you got ideas? On
it's just like with the players. You want to put the players in the best spot for them,
right,
where they can make a valuable contribution, whether they're a starter or a backup or a role player.
Yeah.
And the coaching staff is the same thing. How can we build and keep the guys and put them in the best possible position to help our team? And, if somebody might be somewhere else and they got to move, and that makes our team better. And any move like that is to make the team better.
Oh, for sure. And over the years, I've been doing the broadcast for years and know all these guys really well, and they've done a lot of different things. Gone from, coaching running backs to coaching linebackers. It could be who knows, from one year to the next, but they've all been able to adapt and do things. And man, I've heard nothing but great things about you and how excited they are. So it's we're looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
It will be.
Yes, sir.
We want to make it exciting and put on a show when it's time for Friday.
Well, Coach, thank you for checking in with us. We're going to get back to baseball, but if you need anything from the Grizzly Sports Network, just give us a holler.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Coach Dom.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now batting for Northside,
be careful.
number 4, Maddox Kincannon.
All right, we are back to action. Maddox Kincannon at the plate. Bring me up to speed a little bit there, Coach.
Had a quick inning right there with Maddox on the mound. Couple strikeouts, ground ball back to the pitcher. So nice quick inning. That's what he needed.
Score is 3-1. We're in the bottom of the fourth now. Usually, you get to about the fifth inning and the sun will get down a little bit, so our center field camera won't be looking directly into it. And boy, under the lights here, that shot right there can really bring you some good views. But looking into the camera, we appreciate you bearing with us on that. But we got Jordan Baker, who has been, this is her first year, but she's been through football, been through basketball, and this is her first baseball game. There's a nice hit to left field.
So great job by Maddox right there with 2 strikes, keeping the barrel in the zone, letting the ball travel a little bit, and punching it to left field.
It's like you said earlier, to get a little speed on base to get it started.
Yeah, we got an opportunity here to get something going, and you got some speed on the bases. You got some juice at the plate, ready to move them around. So let's see if we can get it going a little bit right here.
Just a little late on that, fouled off down the right field line.
Yeah, I think Alex he's checking himself a little bit, because I think he was a little frustrated the first at bat that he was a little bit late on it, and he may have a tough time picking it up right now.
Just trying to keep Maddox, keep him honest out there, because you're right, he's got some wheels.
Yeah, they're going to play a little cat and mouse right here and try to keep him close and not let him just cut it loose and run free. Oh, 2 count, runner on first. So Alex's situation right here where it's a pretty good chance he's going to see a breaking ball. So he wants to make sure he does a good job of staying on it, try to hit the ball back up the middle.
Yeah, Nestor's keeping his eye on him. He's ahead in the count. There's the pitch, swing and a miss.
Play.
So Martinez called out.
Less than 2 outs. Strike out on a ball in the dirt. Can't throw it to first when first base is occupied.
Yeah.
2 outs you can. So Maddox moves up. Alex is out.
Evan Ross.
All right, Evan Ross. Who's that outside corner again?
I'm not even going to say corner on that. I'm going to say on the white line of the left-handed batter's box. That's a great pitch, and if I'm a pitcher, I'll want it.
That's where I'm going.
That is not a strike.
And went after that one a little bit, 0-2.
It's a good job by Nestor coming out, and he gave up the hit to Maddox to left field, but it was a 1-2 count. And then all of a sudden, the next 2 hitters, he's gone 0-2, 0-2. So, I mean, he's filling it up right now. With a 3-1 lead, that's what you want to do.
All right, runners at the corners. Maddox turned the corner. Seeing if he had an opportunity there, held up. That's Coach Hankins at third base.
Yeah, same type of scenario, but first base is unoccupied right there, so you got a situation where it's a live ball.
And Ross gets down, pitch.
There we go.
And the throw gets past him. That's going to score Maddox.
Kind of force the issue right there with a little bit of speed on the bases. First and third, leave early. Good job by Lucas squaring around and being a distraction for the catcher right there in that situation.
1-1 to Lucas Calderera. Got a man at third.
It's a big run right
there. Big
there.
hit, yeah. Good contact. Well, I think he had the pitch he wanted there, Coach, and he just –
ball was up. He just missed it, didn't he? But here you are with a runner on third, less than 2 outs. This is a situational hitting that you work on every day in practice of, hey, now we just want to score him from third. Anything up the middle here, ground ball, fly ball, anything like that is what you want. Good job laying off that.
Well, he wanted it and backed out. 2-2.
You see him choking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Shortening the bat. Spread
Gotta
out,
make some
choke up.
contact.
Yep, just be a contact guy right here. Manufacture some runs.
Full count to Lucas.
Anything that's put in play that's not a pop-up on the infield right here is a good thing. Take a sac fly to the outfield or a ground ball and a fielder's choice.
Popped up.
I jinxed him.
That's going to go to Jonathan Vieira at first. He squeezed it. 2 down. Still got a man at third. McLean Moody, who is the ball's got to look huge to him.
Number 12, McLean Moody.
Yeah, definitely the guy you want up right now. I mean, there's a few guys that we would take, but I don't know if anybody can swing it much hotter than what McLean's swinging it right now. So definitely the guy that you want up in this situation. 2 outs and you need a hit. Fly ball or ground ball is not gonna get you what you want. They're gonna walk him. See if they'll walk him.
Yeah, it's probably a good call. But, these guys now have probably seen everything that he has, knowing that outside corner, or as you said, the white stripe is fair game.
Yeah, they're Bentonville West is talking right here. Nestor and his catcher Driggs, they certainly want to be careful right here and not make a mistake with McLean at the plate.
McLean takes it for a strike. Yeah, I probably would have walked him. Well, they've been calling that all day. And
they have. That ball was just a little bit up.
That
was a little bit up, but yeah. Try to keep it away the whole time.
All right, McLean looking at a 2-1, 2 down.
It's a good pitch.
Yep. 2-2.
It's a good pitch. They are wearing that outer third out right now. Don't want to make a mistake over the plate. Thing about it, you got to remember too, you got to get it out there a little bit further from McLean. He's 6'7".
Right.
He's got great plate coverage. There you go. Good. Don't let him make you wait. Just trying to change up the timing right there. Nestor's holding it, coming set and holding it, trying to make him wait. Mess up with his rhythm a little bit.
Full count.
They're not giving in on that outer third.
Boy, Evan Ross is, he's got to be thinking somebody just make some contact here.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a slider right here with a full count. No, fastball.
Fouled off.
Maybe come back with it right here. They don't want to make a mistake and throw a fastball down the middle with him. And you're not really just scared to death to walk him with the freshman behind him, but Stegner is not your typical freshman. So.
Popped up, and that's going to be Gavin Gibson, who eyes it, squeezes it, and that's going to end the inning. 3-2, missed opportunity there. Stranded.
Got one back, though. That's a big one.
Yes, sir.
That's a big one. You get one back right there.
Well, we'll take a break. We'll talk more Grizzly baseball. First, this from Ted's.
Whether it's record temperatures or below freezing, Ted's is here to keep you comfortable all year long. We've been in business for over 55 years, and we love serving our community. Call today and schedule your seasonal checkup so you're always prepared for what's around the corner. Ted's Air Conditioning and Heating, always ready to help. Tell us you saw Duke and save 10%.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Now batting for West, number 1, Aiden Jacobs.
Top of the 5th. 3-2 is the score. This is Kadeen Jacobs.
Good foul. Good. Maddox is throwing a good ball game. He's given up 3 hits. I mean, one swing in the bat was a 3-run home run.
Yeah.
I mean, he's throwing the ball well. You know, it's just hard. These kids are good hitters, and it's hard for them to. It's hard to pitch to them and them not get a good swing on it every now and then. He got a ball up a while ago, and they drove it out of the park with the wind blowing. And he just needs to keep throwing, keep pitching.
You know, we talk about infielders, outfielders struggling with the sun. What does it do to a pitcher looking into the sun like that?
I think because it's such a short distance, I don't think it really affects them too much. You know, it's a lot shorter distance. You know, infielders and outfielders are so much further away from the baseball when it's being thrown.
You see everybody out there with sunglasses on with the exception.
Yeah, Oakley's made a lot of money off of these guys. No doubt. But, yeah, they're all fighting it off a little bit.
Now Stegner was quick to make that move to his right. And I think he overcooked it a little bit.
Now batting for West, number 6.
Great job there for Jonathan Schaefer giving you those replays.
Yeah,
slowing it up a little bit. Well, thanks, Jonathan. That's really good. Good job from Jordan Baker. This is her first time to have a camera, be in control of a camera in a baseball game.
Oh, no.
Kadeen Jacobs goes to second.
That's all, you know, in a ball game like this, that's the only kind of thing that's going to hurt you right now. Is just, you know, you get sloppy with the baseball a little bit, kick it around, make an error, throw it away. You know, those types of things will lose ball games for you in a hurry. But there's no damage done right now. See if we can salvage this a little bit. We can keep this to 1 run right now and get out of here with a 4-2 deficit, then we'll be in good shape right now.
A lot of baseball to play.
A lot of baseball left. We're halfway, a little over halfway there, so.
At the catcher, Levi Driggs at the plate. No outs and a man on second.
Good job by Alex blocking that up right there. Good pitch. That's off.
A lot of people in the crowd disagree with the call there. But Martinez looked like he double clutched it a little bit, then made a great throw to first.
Yeah, and that, you know, the thing about that play right there is, to be honest with you, the way that ball was bunted and with that young man's speed, that was a big-time play by Alex.
Yeah.
Showed off his arm strength and his athleticism by hopping out of there.
Man, he didn't panic.
No.
You know, he squared up, made a good throw.
Yeah. Keep the routine play routine as much as you can. That's the big thing. That's kind of why, you know, we botched the ground ball at third a minute ago and then threw it away on a pickoff. And that's why we're in this situation. You minimize that stuff, and you're going to hang in here and have a chance to win baseball games. Maddox is battling his tail off. He's throwing a good ball game, keeping us in it, giving us a chance to win. The stuff's good today. Just keep dealing it. Keep throwing. Make the routine plays behind him. Get it foul. Get it foul.
Yeah, he waited as long as he could.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, that's hard to do. The runners at the corners now. All right, this will be Harris Vinson.
Now batting for West, number 23.
Well, Bentonville West has shown 3 different times that they're going to try to use a short game and bunt the baseball and try to make us make plays. And they've been, you can tell that that's a part of what they do offensively. And they got some guys that can run. And here they are trying to do it again. You know, that's good baseball. You know, that puts a lot of pressure on you defensively to make plays. And once again, it's one of those deals where I think if he'd have let that go, it might have gone foul. But that's a tough judgment call. It's a tough play. Execute. All right. Try to get us to throw through so they can score the runner from third, or at least get runners set up on second and third, get out of the double play. Good pitch.
Oh, nice pitch.
Little backdoor curveball.
Yeah. And Vincent, man, just made his knees weak.
Boy, a strikeout right here would be good.
1-2. And inside, 2-2 now.
I think if he could throw the changeup right here, he's got him. Curveball, throw the changeup, let him chase.
Swing and a miss.
Fastball up.
Got him on a fastball.
Yep.
Jonathan Vieira.
Hey, if I'm Maddox Kincannon right here, I want this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure. Got runners at second and third, 2 outs. Well, if we can get out of here clean, they're just going to put him on base. That's going to bring up Jeremiah Jones. So the bases are loaded. You can get it anywhere.
Runners on second and third. That's a good call by Coach Hankins right there to just go ahead and put him on. Get a force at any bag. 2 outs and get out of the inning. Keep
Jones,
it simple.
Cleanup hitter. He plays right field for him.
Good pitch. Slider. Good starter right there. Jones is struck out looking and lined out to center field. So,
yeah, this at bat could really be the biggest part of the game.
Yeah, this
right
is a big point right here. Change up. I'm watching Bentonville West hitters, and they're up in the box a little bit, which tells me they're trying to get to the breaking ball. Good
Swing and a miss. Got him on that outside edge, 1-2.
Another slider. That tricky situation right here. You want to be able to work off the plate a little bit, so you put a little bit of pressure on Alex to block it up, not give him anything he can get a good swing on.
Jones looking at a 2-2 here. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Here comes the pitch.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Well, Maddox has got to feel really good about
he does.
that.
He went slider, curveball right there, and then he throws fastball up on a 1-2 count, and great sequence right there of pitches to set him up. That was a great job right there. Good job by Coach Shebus of calling the pitches and setting them up.
And watching the coaches work, that makes such a huge difference. Yeah, you had to get coached out of that end.
Yeah, you did, no doubt about it. I mean, it was a good call by the staff, by Coach Hankins to intentionally walk Vieira and give yourself a chance to have some options on a routine play.
Still 3-2. Going into the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, we hadn't even been through the lineup twice. No. You got a low-scoring ball game. 3-2 going in the bottom of the 5th, like you said. You got to, you hadn't had a lot of guys, rushed a lot of guys to the plate. You're going to start the inning off right here with a freshman or 2 freshmen back-to-back.
Yeah.
I bet there's not very many high schools right now in 7A that have 2 freshmen hitting back-to-back in the lineup that look like these 2 physically.
When Coach Hankins was pointing him out to me in batting practice, he said, "That's him. He's a freshman." I said, just from the concession, looking over here at the plate, I'm like, man, that's no way.
Yeah.
And then he introduced me to him, and I'm like, oh, this is a big kid. But, yeah, I do want to know what he squats.
Yeah. And for these guys being freshmen, every day against this level of high school baseball is a learning experience. I mean, it can do one of 2 things. Yeah. It can do one of 2 things. It can, the ups and downs of seeing the level of pitching that you see.
Yeah.
It can bury you, or you can learn from it. And, I think
he's a learner.
He's a learner, no doubt about it. And these guys they're doing a good job of adjusting to the speed of the game and the quality of pitching that they see. And the ups and downs are going to be a given. They just gotta ride it out.
Now, he's been in some home run derbies. Talked to him and Coach Hankins about it. He's going to be at 2-2 now. So obviously he's capable of hitting the big ball. But you can look at him and you watch his bat speed.
Yeah, and fundamentally his swing's good. A lot of times you get freshmen when you get them here and their swings are long and they're not very strong, and that's
awkward.
Just part of the developmental process at that age. But he's obviously a big, strong kid, and fundamentally his swing it's short and compact, and he really does a good job of getting the barrel through the zone and creating some bat speed, which is big. Yeah. Good pitch.
Now batting for Northside, number 21.
All right, Ronan Ketchum. Now, he played some quarterback for the freshman team.
Yeah, he's the starting quarterback for the freshman team.
Yeah, I got to watch quite a few of the freshman games, and he was definitely impressive. Got a pretty good arm.
He is. He got some arm strength, and it got better throughout the year, and he really developed, offensively in the system, and became a good decision maker. He's a smart kid. Understands what we were trying to do, and did a good job recognizing coverages and just soaking up the offense. He was really good as a freshman.
Will he stay at quarterback?
Oh yeah, we'll keep him at quarterback, I'm sure, and he's got, like I said a while ago, he's kind of like a Tim Tebow, if you want to compare him to somebody at the college level or NFL level. I mean, he's that kind of player. He's a physical kid. He can run. He throws it, and he likes to run the football. Like, he runs angry.
Yeah.
You know, he runs angry. I told him a couple times this year, I said, every now and then it's not a bad thing to avoid somebody, you know, just every now and then.
Yeah.
But just to keep him from taking so many hits. But, yeah, he liked contact.
Yeah, that reminds me of TK when he was playing. He's got under that one a little bit. That will be KD Jacobs. Squeezed it for the out. 2 down.
That goes back to what we were talking about a minute ago, Buzz, what I was saying about, you know, the young guys, the freshmen. You know, this is a, you know, this level of pitching and the way these kids can locate is it's different to them than what they've been doing, you know, pretty much on the weekends and playing travel ball, which all the kids that, you know, they're playing baseball these days, a lot of them are doing that. They're all playing on the weekends, and it's different. You know, there's a learning curve, and these guys, they've had a tough day so far today, but they're gonna get better. They're gonna keep climbing the ladder.
Oh,
there we go, base runner.
Yeah, he takes one right in the back. You know, it's one thing take a pitch in the back from Eli Nestor, and nothing against his speed, but boy, wouldn't want to take one from McLean Moody, though.
Yeah, that one might hurt a little bit. Might leave a mark.
Take your breath away.
Hey, senior right here at the plate. Great opportunity for Andrew Taylor right here. Who else would you want?
And Dilworth's going to go.
Beat it out, Andrew.
Yeah, nice play.
Yeah, it was a good
nice
swing,
throw
though.
From Jacobs. Yeah, he hit it hard.
Aggressive. You know, you don't want to sit there and take till you get 2 strikes. You want to be aggressive. So, it'll be all right.
3-2 at the end of 5. We're going to take a break. Back after this from Randall Ford.
I bought my first vehicle from Randall as a used car back in '77. I bought a first new truck in '96 from them, an F-250. Ever since then, I've stuck with Randall. They understand my business, and as a contractor, my trucks take a beating. Randall Ford has the product, and they find them for me if they don't have them on the lot. I trust Randall Ford. They've earned my business.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
We're going to have a pitcher change. Lucas Calderera is going to be on the bump. You know, I don't know that I saw Lucas pitch last year. Like he was just third base. That's really all I ever saw him at. But he is so talented. I guess you could put him anywhere.
Yeah, and that is you can't put a price tag on that, especially in high school baseball. Baseball at any level, a guy that's versatile and can play anywhere, and especially get on the mound and give you some quality innings. That is critical game to game. And I'll say this, Maddox Kincannon threw his tail off today.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he 5 innings, pitched 5 innings, only gave up 3 runs, but basically off of one swing of the bat, and didn't walk anybody. He had 1 intentional walk, and 2 of the hits were bunts down the third baseline.
Yeah, and his back was up against the wall.
Yeah.
You know, and was able to pitch his way out of it.
He threw the ball great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, you know, he comes out and does that for us every time he pitches, and it's going to be a great year, and we're going to be in a lot of ball games. He ought to be extremely proud of how he threw today. Arnold was struck out and grounded out to the pitcher today. So, this situation right here late in the ball game, top of the 6th, getting the leadoff guy out is huge. Getting the first guy right now, getting out one.
Little inside, 1-1.
Perfect situation for Lucas right here to come in and, get some short work and throw strikes and get us back in the dugout these next couple of innings and give us a chance to score some runs. And Coach Hankins was telling me today that he's really thrown the ball well the couple times he's thrown and strike thrower. He's a low to mid-80s guy and, definitely going to give us a chance here.
Arnold looking at 2-2 here. Top of the 6th inning. Boy, it's gone by pretty fast, hasn't it?
Well-pitched ball game.
Yeah.
When you're not scoring a lot of runs because, both sides are pitching it good, games get 7-inning games go by quick.
Well, Lucas with a big strikeout there.
Big strikeout.
You're new on the mound, and you get a strike. Your first pitch give you a little bit of confidence, and then when you get a strikeout, that's got to go a long way.
No doubt. Out one this inning is big, and he came out here filling it up, so that's what he's got to do. Brown's he's one of the ones that got one of the bunts for a hit a while ago, and he struck out twice today, so need to force him to do something right here and swing the bat.
Nice pitch. Caught that outside edge. We're getting that call too.
Yeah,
which is
we got
good.
it.
Yeah,
he likes it out there.
Yeah,
he likes it. Good pitch.
Great pitch.
Good pitch.
1-2.
Didn't try to overpower the breaking ball right there. Just let it rip. Ball came out of his hand good. Good.
Ruck him out.
Great job.
2-2 pitch. 2 down. Grizzlies have 6 outs of offense left. Need to finish out this inning here.
Yeah, for us, for both sides, but especially offensively for us, there's a lot of game left.
Yeah.
6 outs and a 1-run deficit. There's a lot of baseball to be played right there.
This is Damian Bridgman takes strike 1.
Ooh. Been getting that one all day.
Yeah, I was waiting to hear it.
Been giving that one up all day. It was a good job by Alex framing that up.
A hard hit into center field. Bridgman will be at first with 2 outs.
Go back to what you were talking about a couple innings ago, Buzz, about the sun.
Yeah.
You're looking. I'm watching those outfielders right now. I mean, they're finding every angle that they can to try to be able to see the pitch. But what's happening now, it's going to get a little bit more difficult for the hitters because of this shadow of the bleachers and the sun. It's going to start moving a little bit. It's going to be a little tougher to pick it up this last inning and a half.
We're in the top of the 6th and still fighting that sun, but you'll find that once we get into late March and April, this changes a little bit. You know, usually it's the 4th or 5th inning where you're not fighting it near as much.
Yeah. Coach Little knows what that's like, too. He played here back in the day, so he knows what it's like to fight the sun here at Hunts Park.
It's a legendary place. Jacobs looking at a 3-0 here. He'll take ball 4, runners at first and second.
Best thing about this is we got to force it any bag. 2 outs, force it any bag, so no reason to panic right here. Keep it on the infield, but keep it routine.
So what's Coach Hankins telling them right now?
I think he's telling them just that. I think he's telling them, hey, you got to force it any bag. You know, Lucas, he kind of lost it with that hitter right there for a few pitches, but you're telling them, you're just reminding them of the situation right here. Hey, you got to force it any bag. Let's come back and throw strikes right here and fill it up and let these guys make a play behind you. We played good defense all day. I think we've got 1 error on the day, and just allow yourself to get off the field and get in there and start scoring some runs and finish this thing out.
Levi Driggs. 2 down, you know, he's looking at a big opportunity here, base hit. Kind of like what we had when we stranded.
There we go. That's what we wanted right there. Ground ball, get out of there. There we go.
Evan Ross makes the play, and that will.
Great job.
3-2. Middle top of the 6th inning. All right, 6 outs left. We got to make the best of it.
We do. Get some base runners on here and put some pressure on them. They, you know, especially with the bunt game, with the short game, and see what we can get going here. They've done it to us today. I think 2 or 3 of their hits have been bunts, and so you see how that affects you defensively, and we need to be able to come out here and do the same thing. Hey, we'll take a double in the gap. Don't get me wrong, but you know, you want to be able to move runners here and play situational baseball if you get base runners.
Starting to cool off a little bit. Oh, it was like, spring, is that you?
Yeah.
Earlier in the day, I'm like, we were setting up all of our equipment.
80 degrees.
Yeah, it was a hot 80 too.
Yeah.
Sun was bearing down.
And the wind wasn't blowing until about game time.
Game time, yeah. How is practice going now, football practice?
It's going good.
Well, I say
Off-season's going good with Coach Maroc, and you know, we started doing some morning stuff and a lot of competition stuff with the kids, you know, that's not necessarily related to the game of football, but you know, we're having tug of wars and dividing the kids up and you know, pushing plates, you know, doing relay races where we're dividing the kids up, pushing 45-pound plates and letting them compete on teams and just trying to do things that are going to keep us healthy, number one, and allow us to compete and just get used to that, having that edge of competition and emphasizing that, hey, it doesn't matter what you do. Every day you got a winner and you got a loser.
Right.
And who's it going to be and how you going to handle it, what are you going to do to get yourself better. And so it's good. The enthusiasm's good. The kids are really responding well, and they're excited.
Bottom of the 6th, 3-2.
And you really got a true leadoff right here with Maddox at the plate, and that's trouble. He may get there.
Yeah, I think he got off the plate. That's off the base. Yeah, he's safe.
I think he would have beat that out anyway, don't you?
Yeah,
so that's a base hit in my book.
Yeah, we had a ongoing debate which Maddox brother was the fastest, and then we even threw the dad in. He wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah. Mark was
And that's got to be pretty cool. I hope that, and I'm sure people, we got photographers out here, get that picture with father and son.
Yeah.
Coach at first base and your son on first. Man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's special, no doubt about it. But Mark was a very similar type player to Mason and Maddox, and the fact that he could run and he could handle a bat and he could absolutely pick it with the leather at second base. So he was a good player. But here we are in this situation right here. We got a runner on first, nobody out.
Got a good batter, Alex Martinez.
We got a guy that can swing it at the plate.
And Maddox goes, and he's going to
safe
get down, be
safe.
Yes.
There you go. That's what you want. No doubt. You got a good man at the plate. And you know what? He's had a rough one with 2 strikeouts today, but he's due. No doubt. He is due. Got the right guy at the plate. It's one of those deals, too. If you're a hitter, you are burying those spikes in the box. If you got a chance to take one, you take it.
Yeah.
Get hit and get on base.
That was close. 2-0.
There we go. 3-0.
3-0.
Evan Ross on deck.
Ross on deck.
I would expect if we can get a base runner here.
It's tailor-made for you. Top of the lineup.
Yeah.
6 outs to go. And Martinez takes a strike, 3-1. You watch some of the parents, I really get a kick out of watching them, but I was that way too when my son was playing. But they don't really like to sit and watch. To get up and walk around. And
that's a great job of Alex. 2 strikes.
Yeah.
No, that was a 3-1 count, I'm sorry. But moving the runner, just hitting behind the runner and getting him to third with less than 2 outs.
Time run at third. Evan Ross comes up. I remember we go back to when Jet was playing here and you and I doing a broadcast together, and you were pretty intense.
It gets like that. The heart will.
That was hard to do.
Start racing every now and then, no doubt.
A nice pitch on the outside edge.
Yeah.
Evan Ross going after it.
Good pitcher's pitch right there. That ball, not a whole lot you can do with that. Evan wants to get him something he can really barrel up and put a good swing on right here.
Oh, 0-2.
Good pitch. Nestor's done a great job all day of hitting spots. He hasn't missed very many spots, especially in critical pitches.
Lucas Calderera on deck.
Good job fighting it off. You're 0-2 right here with a runner on third. You want to expand the zone a little bit. You don't want to leave it up to the umpire to take the bat out of your hand. So you're going to expand the zone and get off the knob a little bit, try to put the ball in play and scoring from third. Have a quality at bat.
Have another base runner with Calderera coming up.
Run it. There. That's what speed will do for you. That's what speed will do
right
for
across home plate. Ties it up at 3. Calderera, who has a lot of power.
Number 16.
He'll look down at Coach Hankins.
That's a great job of base running and anticipating manufacturing runs right there. I know Evan didn't get what he wanted out of that with his at bat, but forced him to throw a breaking ball in the dirt, and they got to make the throw, and you got a guy at third that can run, and next thing you know, you're in the ball game again.
That breaking ball is a little outside. 1-0, and then you got McLean Moody on deck saying, "Save me a lick."
Yeah.
Just save me a lick. 1-1 now.
Pass the stick right here.
Yeah.
Just get to the next guy. Just keep passing the stick, see if you can string some runners together.
Struck him out. But we got a run out of it.
Got a big run.
At 3.
Big run.
We'll go to the top of the 7th. Back after this from Fort Smith Therapy.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
From the minute you walk into Randall Ford, they greet you, they're kind, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, and they're all very friendly. Even down to the service department, those guys are so kind. The salesmen are going to make sure that you know that vehicle before you leave the lot. They're going to review the details, all the features of the vehicle, so you can leave with confidence knowing that the vehicle you're in, how to drive it. Randall Ford really listened to me, and I drove away with exactly what I wanted.
We're back at the top of the order for Bentonville West. It's Eli Nestor.
Laid down an almost perfect bunt his last time. He struck out twice today and laid down a bunt for a hit. And I think, like I said earlier, I think that ball might have gone foul if Maddox would have let it go, but he got in a situation where it was either, give myself a chance to make the play or let it go foul, and he picked it up. But
was hit. Oh my gosh, what a play by Stegner. If he, the throw was wild as Nestor goes down. He and McLean Moody collided. And McLean is going to go over and tag the bag. He is safe. But what a stab by Stegner.
Great play by Stegner. Tough play to get your feet set, throwing in a hurry right there, trying to get rid of it. You got a 6'7" first baseman over there, but kind of threw it up the line a little bit where, a collision was inevitable right there of some kind. So, tough play. Good job by Lucas getting the ground ball right there. Now we want to get ready to throw this guy out because he's probably going to run. Vincent squared around the bunt his last at bat too, so they're going to try to put the pressure on us to make a play right here.
Yeah, he's looking to do the same thing. We had Nestor. I think Nestor may be hurt. He was signaling to his coach they may get a runner in for him.
He might be just letting him go in there to catch his breath to go out there and finish the throw in the 7th because he can re-enter. High school rules, you can re-enter one time when somebody subs for you. So I wouldn't think that you would want to pinch run for your leadoff guy, you know,
just like you
with
say, get him,
somebody you think might be faster.
Yeah.
Probably just go in there, let him get a drink of water, get off his feet, and kind of compose himself after that collision a little bit.
Now, this is Gavin Cross that'll be at first.
Oh. About got him hung up over there. It's hard for Alex to see him, though, with a left-handed hitter. There we go.
3-1 now to Vincent.
Double play ball would be awesome right here. Gonna square back around the bun, I'm sure.
Yeah. 3-2.
Vincent got a base hit to center earlier, and he struck out once today and grounded out the second. So I want to force him to swing the bat right here. A lot of people probably, Buzz, like to see a lot of offense in baseball, but this is good baseball here. I love this. Pitching, playing good defense, you know, bunting the baseball, you know.
A lot of strategy goes into it.
A lot of strategy goes into it. Guys, I mean, you've had a little bit of everything today. You've had balls hit off the wall. You've had balls hit out of the park. You've had short game. You've had base running, good pitching. It's good baseball today.
Now, Lucas has done a really good job. He was down 3-0. And has thrown some good pitches. Vincent's done a good job fighting off some of these pitches too. But you love to watch the battle between pitcher and batter, and you're seeing a good one right here.
Yeah, this is the 8th pitch of this at bat right here. I mean, you can't ask for
swinging a miss
and a perfect pitch.
Hey, and he was down 3-0.
Yeah, a little bit off the plate.
Yeah,
I mean, balls, you know, 3 or 4 inches off the plate. Great pitch.
He's got to swing.
By Lucas Calderera.
This will be Jonathan Vieira at the plate. 1 down.
Hit the home run earlier. Want to keep the ball down with him. He gets the ball in the air. He's got a chance. He's got some pop. Good pitch.
Right back to Lucas.
That ball had a lot of run on it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
A lot of run on that ball. Got in on his hands. Great pitch.
2 down with Jeremiah Jones.
Jones has struck out twice and lined out to center today. Looks like a guy that can run. So want to have good feet and hands right here and be ready to make a play on the infield. Now you got the whole roof of the bleachers is the whole shadow of the infield now, so it's a little easier to see for the infielders.
That outside edge again. You know, hitters get used to what these umps are going to call, and you got to swing on that outside edge, or it's going to be a called strike. And both pitchers have done a really good job, or all 3 pitchers, trying to pick that spot out.
They have.
Hard hit to left.
Come on, Dilly, throw him out.
Now he's going to throw it to the cutoff, and that's going to score Gavin Cross. And they'll take the lead. 4-3 now.
Good piece of hitting by Jones right there.
Yep. So that'll put Jeremiah Jones at second. Ben Arnold be a bat with 2 down.
Good pitch. Way to come back with a strike right there. Still okay right here, down 1. We got a chance to go in, score a couple of runs, and win this thing if we can get out of it right now. Good pitch.
Nice pitch. 0-2.
Good pitch. Great spot.
Yep.
It was off the plate a little bit, but that's a great pitch.
So what do you come back with here?
I think you come back with a breaking ball is what I think. You come back, just threw a fastball in, thrown a couple breaking balls, come back with another breaking ball. Fastball away. Oh, oh my goodness. That was better.
That's been called a few times.
That was better than the pitches that we saw off the plate earlier today.
Well, we're seeing that in slow motion, and it looked like it caught the corner.
Yeah, that was a strike. You got to give that to him.
Throw it again.
Good job by Alex blocking it up.
Got him.
Oh, makeup call.
Yeah, that was.
We'll take it, though, I promise you, because he earned that strikeout.
That's right.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, I definitely would have called the first one a strike and that one no. But you're right, it was a makeup call.
That's all right. They're human, too.
Yep, 4-3 going into the bottom of the 7th. You got McLean Moody coming up and then a couple of freshmen. I got a feeling about it.
Yeah, Nestor's back out there. I didn't think that they would want to pull him right here. He's thrown a good ball game. We put some good swings on it, but hits are at a minimum right now. He's thrown a good baseball game, so let him go.
How many pitches did McLean throw last night?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he was up in the mid-80s probably on pitch count. Just guessing from watching it.
All right, first up will be McLean Moody.
Number 12, McLean Moody.
And then you're going to have Jason Stegner and Ronan Ketchum. And I just got a feeling those freshmen are going to make an impact here in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, they're due, and yeah, there's no doubt that they're. I don't think that these two guys, from what I've heard and seen, are afraid of the moment. So, hey, right here, you just want to find a way to get guys on base. It doesn't matter how you do it. Hit by pitch.
Yeah.
Driving the baseball, lay down a bunt, hard contact with them kicking it or throwing it around, and whatever it takes to get it going. That's a great plate coverage by McLean because the strike before that was once again about 6 inches off the plate.
Right. And he's 0-2 right now.
He's 0-2, and he knows he's got to expand a little bit. They're not going to give him anything that they feel like he can get a good swing on. He's at least 8 inches off the plate right here. The catcher's set up. He's almost straddling. He is straddling the line in the left-handed batter's box.
Where he's framed up, I mean, he puts a lot of pressure on that pitcher to try to throw a strike because he's outside the box right now.
Yeah.
So there's 2 balls in a row.
Well, and that's why he's set up out there, is because that's where you want to miss is off the plate. You don't want to miss over the plate with McLean the way he's swinging it right now.
But at 0-2, now it's 2-2, and he strikes him out. Jaden Stegner down to 2 outs.
Number 14, Jaden Stegner.
Nestor seems like he's getting better as he goes. I mean, he's really pumping strikes in there, and he's kind of feeling it right now. He's in the groove.
He's definitely got some confidence. He went through a couple of tough innings.
He did.
And worked his way out of it.
He did. Weathered the storm.
But I think you were exactly right that he got a pinch runner so he could go in and rest up for this.
Yeah. You just watching his body language right here. I mean, he's in his element right here. He likes this. You can tell he's a competitor. And
good ball player.
Yeah. He's towing it up right here and letting it go.
A little high and outside, 1-2 to Jaden.
It's a foul ball.
Yeah. You imagine this young man here when he's a senior, stays healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a horse now. Good-looking kid. Big, strong kid. One-two count. Just want to stay short right here. It's a good battle right there. Yeah. Good swing. Stay short. Put the ball hard in play somewhere. Make them make a play. Attaboy. Way to battle. I like the way Nestor's getting the ball back right here, and he's on point, ready to go right now, staying in rhythm. No.
Yeah, he's definitely fighting it off.
I don't care what happens right here.
It's a good at bat.
It's a great at bat. Yeah. I mean, you talk about, a freshman in here doing what he's doing right now, to sit in here and battle. I mean, just absolutely competing. He's seen every pitch he's got. Man. What a battle.
It's fun to watch.
It is. I mean, this is, like I said, this is a great baseball game. I mean, these kids are competing their tails off. There you go.
It's hit into center field. Boy, that's got some meat to it. Yeah. Oh, and Harris Vincent goes all the way to the fence.
That was a great
right center to make the catch, and that's actually fighting the wind a little bit, Coach. I mean, the wind's blowing from right field to left field.
A little bit of crosswind.
Yeah, that was tailing off.
Yeah.
to right field.
Yeah, I will say this.
If he hit that to left field.
We sat here and talked about what a great at-bat that was, but here's what, from a pure baseball standpoint, Stegner struck out his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah.
It's real easy mentally to feel defeated when you come up really with the game on the line, down 1 in the bottom of 7th as a 9th grader, and it's tough to come up here with a lot of confidence. And for him to compete and see 8 or 9 pitches like he did right there, and then put the barrel on it,
yeah,
and hit the ball like it, that's a win. Down the road, that's a win for that young man.
Yeah, that at-bat did a lot for
there's no doubt. No doubt. And that goes back to the ups and downs of the learning process of what I was talking about earlier, especially if these freshmen go through and these sophomores when they're asked to step in and play at this level in high school is you struck out your first 2 at-bats. Tough day.
Yeah.
And then you come up with the game on the line, and now you got to put a quality at-bat together, and that you can't ask for anything more than that. I mean, he put the barrel on it. He hit it hard. If he hits it in the gap, we're talking about a double at least.
Yeah. Or if he hits it left field,
that
had a chance to go out.
Probably so.
Well, I don't know. It gets pretty, 375 to 315. He hits it hard down the left field line.
Mm-hmm.
That's gone.
Yeah. Put a good swing on it. That's a win in the long run right there.
They're going to change pitchers now. This is William Geiger. So a lot of credit goes to Eli Nestor. He did a great job today.
Threw a great game.
Yeah. Did you request this song?
No, this isn't my taste, Buzz. This is not my taste.
Well, now that it's starting to warm up a little bit, you're starting to get the bug to head west over to the lake.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to go this weekend.
Are you?
Yeah, I went over there last weekend and, de-winterized the trailer and cleaned up a little bit, burned some leaves and cleaned up the property a little bit, and we're going to go up this weekend. Jet's going all the way down to Pine Bluff to play this weekend, so we're not going to go. We'll watch it on live stream, and we're going to go up there and kind of get that place going for the spring and the summer,
Yeah. It's getting that time.
How about you? You been down there at all?
Just sporadically.
Yeah.
But probably going to go Friday, and then Lady Bears play Saturday at noon in Hot Springs.
Yeah. That'll be a good weekend. Go down there, and after the game, stay down there.
Ronan Ketchum.
I love the aggressiveness. I love him being aggressive right there on the first pitch. Once again, another freshman,
1-2 to Ketchum. It's do or die right here. 2 down, bottom of the 7th.
Good take.
2-2. Hard hit to second base. That's Gibson. Makes the throw. That's how it's going to end. 4-3. It'll be the first loss of the year for the Grizzlies.
Well, it goes back to what we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast is, we had a big win against them yesterday. This conference is deep. There's a lot of good teams in it, and today was a new day for Bentonville West. And both teams, like I said, this was great baseball. I mean, you saw every aspect of the game of baseball from both sides of from both teams today to compete and give themselves a chance to win. And you can't ask for much more than that. This one hurts, but it's not like it was bad baseball. So,
Kristen Bean just came by. How much does she do for Northside?
I don't know that we don't have enough airtime, Buzz, to talk about everything Kristen Bean does for us. I mean, and these kids. I mean, she is she is definitely in it for the kids. There's
Right.
no doubt about it.
Next
No
game
doubt.
is Morrilton. I believe that is that Thursday? Coming up
I think
Thursday?
so. I
think
haven't
it
looked
is.
at the schedule, but I heard him talking about it. I think that's Thursday, I think.
And then we'll have another conference game Monday, which will be Harbor.
Morrilton will be good. Coach
Yep.
Coach Mike Lee, who was a scout for a long time, is coaching them now, and he's done a great job getting them going, and he's a great guy and a great coach.
Well, Jonathan, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts right after this.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
All right, welcome back. 4-3 is the final. It was a game that it was enjoyable to watch because there was so much strategy involved. You saw coaches get involved, having to go out to the mound a few times and, make decisions to try to get these kids to the bottom of the seventh with a win. And it just didn't go our way this time, but I'm excited about Grizzly baseball. You got a lot of good players, got a great coaching staff. Future looks good for us, Coach.
It does. We're trending in the right direction, and until today we're off to a 4-0 start. Took a loss today, but I think that these kids are buying into what the coaches are preaching, and what they're preaching is matching up to the skill set that we have and what our kids are capable of doing day in and day out, and giving them a chance to play consistent. Hopefully clean baseball that they continue to make routine plays and swing it at the plate and score runs and pitch it well, and that's what you saw today.
Yeah.
You saw some, like you said, I mean, every aspect of the game was in play today on both teams. Base running, pitching, swinging it, defense. Right. I mean, there was a little bit of everything, and that's the caliber of baseball and the brand of baseball you get into in the 7A West, because everybody's good, everybody's competitive, and that's the way it's going to be every conference series.
Well, I'm so appreciative of everybody that contributes to what we do, and whether it's on the headset or whether it is running a camera, whatever it is. Jordan Baker, who's done all of our football, all of our basketball, doing her first ever baseball game today, and she did great. Andy Qualls, who's, in the bird's nest out there in center field, what a great job he does, and I'm appreciative of that. And we always talk about Jonathan Schaefer being, behind the controls. He's the guy that makes all the decisions on what cameras to go to, how to even get on the air. He hooks up all the equipment. And he's got a full year in now. This is where he started last year, really towards the end of baseball. But I wanted to get him on a headset because you always hear about him, but you never hear him. So, Jonathan, welcome to the broadcast.
Yo, what's up?
Just want to tell you on the air how much we appreciate you and how much hard work you put in. And, boy, just the rapid change and your grasp of what we're doing and adding to it and doing all these different replays and these on-the-fly posts that you do. Coach, he'll take a play in a game, as something as fast-paced as basketball is. He'll take a play in the game, he'll get it on social media on its own.
Yeah.
And while he's doing this, I mean, he's having to punch buttons and keep up with all the cameras and whether we're where our strength is on the air and stuff like that. But and he's a sports guy, so he really knows all the sports. But, Jonathan, this one's really your favorite, though, isn't it?
Yeah, baseball has been my favorite sport since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Basically was born in a Phillies uniform. Unfortunately, for better or worse,
Well, what made you, why Phillies?
Oh, I grew up in just south of Pennsylvania over in Mount Bethel.
I got you.
Dad took us to a couple Phillies games growing up right around the time I was getting into sports like really. So,
yeah.
Unfortunately, it had to be the Phillies.
It
had to be that area.
Right. Well, you're a dedicated fan.
Yes.
I'll say that. And again, we appreciate everything that you do. Jonathan's got so much going on in his life now. He just graduated last year, jumped right into this. He's got a fiance. They're
moving this week.
Moving this week into a new place. So he's got a lot going on. We just finished a week tournament in Springdale, and then he's got to go to Hot Springs this weekend. Baseball started, so a lot going on in his life, and just want to tell him thank you on the air. And I want everybody to hear your voice and know that there is a voice behind Jonathan. And so we're going to sign off, but when we do, be sure and tell Andy I'm on my way out there. All right, because he needs some help getting out of that press box. So I'm going to run out there and help him out. So, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Coach, thank you as always. You forgot more about baseball than all of us know, and the viewers appreciate all your knowledge and strategy, and hope that you can make all the games. But if you can't, we'll try to struggle our way through and take all the bad press that we get because you're not here. We'll do the best we can do. I'll keep you posted of all the upcoming broadcasts.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. I always enjoy it with you.
Well, that's going to do it here from the ballpark. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside Jonathan Schaefer, Coach Frazier, Jordan Baker, Andy Quall saying so long. Hey, tune in this Saturday. We got to get a victory. Lady Bears.
State champ.
NLB, playing for it all.
NLB, baby. All right, that's going to do it. So long.
Go Bears.